Okay, so today we're going to show you how to do potatoes. I want to do mashed potato, wedgies and a baked potato. So for this you need a peeler, and I've already peeled my potatoes. You just need to peel them down. And when you're holding a knife, go like this, like a bridge kind of technique, and straight down. Make sure your fingers all up and away from the knife edge. Whenever you're slicing or chopping, you want to use your middle finger as a protector to go down, and the two fingers going behind it and the rest. And then when you do it, you want to just cut slices like so. This is the best way for mash because they cook quicker and evenly. If you get them the same size, then it'll all be consistent and perfect and you won't have lumpy mash. So like so. And this will ensure that you won't cut your fingers or anything else will get damaged. You want to have a sharper knife because otherwise the potatoes will stick to it and it'll be harder. Put your potatoes into cold water straight away, and that ensures them that they won't go brown, and that way you won't have brown mash, you'll have nice creamy white mash. So once your potatoes are on, put them onto a high heat. Add a nice generous amount of salt, I'd say 2 tablespoons. That ensures the starch releases from the potatoes, and that way it won't become all gloopy and horrible mash. Okay, so now I've had my potatoes boiled. You're just looking for them to be soft and to fall apart. Strain them straight away, and then the best way to do this is with a sieve and just push it through this. Make sure all the lumps comes out nice and gently. Keep pushing. Don't apply too much pressure because otherwise the sieve will break, and you're better off using a maurice or a spatula, so that way you can get all the mash nicely through.
Right.
Okay, so now your mash, as you can see, it's all nice and soft. This is actually, if you want to do a lot of it, you can put it into the fridge and it lasts up to 2 to 3 days and you can keep using it. If you do that, I'll show you how you can cook it from cold or straight away. So for this, you'll need cream. If you don't have cream, then you can use milk, but you'll need a lot more butter because that will make up the fat content within the cream. So you want a generous amount of cream, say 25 millilitres. Let that boil up. Okay, so now as your cream is boiling, add your desired amount of mash. I'd say for one person you want about 50 to 100 grams, depending how hungry you are, or if you're an adult. If it gets too hot, just take it off the heat. What you're doing is just mixing it in, incorporating it all in to the cream. So now as you can see, this mash is nice and creamy. There's no lumps in it at all. Now just to loosen it up even more, just do about 2 tablespoons worth of butter. Incorporate that in, just beating it up so it ensures it's nice and light and fluffy. You want to keep stirring it as well, getting all the edges, so that it ensures it doesn't burn. So if it burns, then it just becomes crispy and you won't have a nice mash. So take it slightly off the heat. You're looking for a medium to high heat throughout the whole of this, and then nice amount of salt and pepper, a generous amount again. Stir that in. And your mash should just fall straight off like so. Once that happens, you know that it's perfect.